you, please do subscribe to the channel and also share this video as much as possible, because there are so many students who are not getting these important questions, and these some topics they are unable to understand. At least this video will help them some way or other to pass in their exams. The second year is very crucial, I do understand. If you can, one thing from you guys, if you are watching this, share this video in your college groups, unofficial groups maybe, so that it will help. I'm specifying because I am seeing that there is a low count of triple E students. I think we should stand for each other and share this video, guys, please. And also, before starting the video, I just want to tell you the video made here is just for educational purposes. There, the videos and the topics, the questions appearing in this video may or may not come in your final exams. This video is to give you a breakdown about your syllabus, important questions, topics, and also previous question paper, and so that students can understand this syllabus better. And also we are making this video just because to help students in their exams. So starting this video, guys, syllabus. So guys, if you have not liked the video, please do like. And coming to the syllabus, you have unit 1 a static electric field. And also I just want to remind you guys, this subject mostly deals with equations problems. That's it. Equations, if you know equations, if you know problems, how to solve it, then you can pass this easily. This is a little tricky. This is an extended version. I mean, how maths you will apply in electrical systems or all in your electrical. This subject deals with that. So everything is maths here. The equations, alpha, beta, gamma, everything comes here. Omega, every possible symbol present in the mathematics comes here. So you have to understand this. So unit 1 is basics, everything about static electric field, maybe Coulomb's law, maybe electric field due to point charges, line surface and volume distributions, Gauss laws and its applications, absolute electrical potential or potential difference, dipole. We'll discuss this in our later segments. Now coming to the unit 2. Unit 2 is simple. This is divided between conductors, dielectrics, capacitance. So in conductors, you have one thing, Ohm's law. You know that Ohm's law, right? So here they will ask Ohm's law in the point form. So you have to derive this equation in the point form. And there is Poisson's law, Laplace equation, and the solution of Laplace equation and Poisson equation. So this is the second unit. Now coming to the third unit. Third unit is divided between static magnetic fields and magnetic forces. In static magnetic field, we have. So remember, guys, what will be this if the unit is divided into two? One question from static magnetic field and one question from magnetic forces. Bio-Savart law, Ampere's law, magnetic flux density, scalar and vector magnetic potentials. Now force on a moving charge, right? And in this magnetic force, the important things would be self-inductance and mutual inductance. Also, the in magnetic circuits you have self-inductance and mutual inductance. Then you have boundary conditions. These are important. And time varying fields and Maxwell equations. So, in time varying fields, Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. This is very much important. The whole of your electrical concepts depends upon Faraday's law. Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction is definitely important. Point forms of Maxwell equations, integral and point form of Maxwell equation. So basically, you can expect one question from Faraday's law, one question from Maxwell's law. Okay, unit 5, you have electromagnetic waves. So this is a little tricky, a little hard. So waves is not that easy to understand. Sometimes it takes time. So if you are perfect with first four chapters, then that will be easy for you. And here also you have phasor diagrams of phasor forms, Maxwell equation in a phasor form. They are asking wave equations, etc. etc. Okay, lossy dielectrics. So plane waves in lossy dielectrics. So these are the questions. Now coming to the tips to pass, prepare three chapters perfectly. I say in every video that three chapters are perfectly like that is more than enough to pass. But here you have to prepare fourth chapter as a backup option, because there are a lot of questions which they give regarding equations, regarding questions, regarding problems. I mean, like, regard problems regarding questions, something like that. You will get problems in questions. I'm sorry. So that's how. So prepare four chapters. Three chapters are for your benefit, and four chapter prepare it as a backup. I suggest you one, two, three, and four. These are the chapters to follow, because waves is a little hard topic, and you will may not be adjust if you are new to the electric field, or if you are learning it in a new way. For diploma students it might be easy. I think if for diploma students also it might not be easy. So yeah, focusing on the short questions, this subject you have to focus. Without focusing on short questions, it becomes really, really, really difficult for you to get pass marks. To focus on short questions, you need to understand the topics first. Okay, please, please, please do focus. Units to prepare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would suggest 1, 2, 3, 4, and check with the waves topic. If you are understanding that, then that is well and good. Problems are partial. So, no, I'm really sorry about this mistake. Are definitely mandatory in this question, in this subject. The EMF all revolves around problems, equations, and point form, vector form, whatever the possibility in mathematics you have, you will have in EMF. I'm not scaring you guys. Please, please understand, because this subject becomes so tough without equations. Please learn the equations properly. Important topics, what do you have? In Unit 1, Gauss law and its applications, electric dipole, electric field intensity, electric field due to point charges, potential difference. So, potential difference is an important topic, guys. It may appear in the exam, including electric dipole. One question from electric dipole, and maybe one question from potential difference or Gauss law. Gauss law, they might ask for short also, they might ask for long also. So, prepare accordingly. So, in the last segment, I think till the video ends, if you go at the end of the video, you can check with the previous question paper. If you're not interested in this, you can just go and check with the previous question paper. There you will understand how questions are framed. So now, important questions. So before telling these important questions, I would like to ask you or request you to download Exam Update app, because the subject which I have not made the video, that important questions are also available on the Exam Update app. So explain Cartesian coordinate system, and often. So these are the questions, guys. Basically, so if they are asking Gauss law in an part B, they'll ask like this: using a Gauss law, find E at a point due to long infinite charge wave. They derive the expression for potential gradient. Potential gradient is nothing but, if you understand potential difference, then you will understand potential gradient as well. Now coming to important topics, unit 2. So guys, if you are watching this video, and if you are enjoying this, if you are understanding a little bit of your syllabus, then I would like to ask you to please share this video and subscribe, and also like the video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Okay. So now coming to the important topics of Unit 2. Ohm's law in a point form. So basically we know Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? We have been studying it from physics, and now in the electrical in first year, and in diploma students have also, I think, studied Ohm's law. But Ohm's law in a point form is something which is really important. So you have to represent Ohm's law, but in a point form. And the solution of Laplace and Poisson's equation, boundary conditions of conductors and dielectric materials, Poisson's equations, capacitance of a two-wire line. So again, important question. So guys, if you feel that I'm going a little fast, you can just slow down the video, or you can pause this video, take a screenshot of this questions, whatever it is, keep it with you, keep it handy, so that you can just prepare for your exams later. It will be handy for you whenever, even if you don't have internet, then it will be handy. Okay, derive the expression for capacitance of two. So now, if I'm telling that if problems are asked, so this kind of a problem, write a Laplace equation, Cartesian coordinates, and obtaining solution v function x for boundary condition v equals to v, x equals to x, and v equals to v, x equals to x2. So this is how the problems will be framed. Basically, this is not problem. These are the equations where you perform the things, when you obtain a solution, when you get a final equation, then that's how you prove it. So one medium is a dielectric with permittivity E, and the other is a conductor. Find the angle theta. I'm sorry, that is not zero. The angle theta between the normal and a field line in a medium 1, incident of the conductor medium 2. So that is how questions are framed from unit 2. Now important topics for unit 3 will be Biot-Savart law, Self-inductance and mutual inductance. Guys, if theory is asked, then self-inductance and mutual inductance, there are definite chance of asking. Magnetic boundary condition, scalar and magnetic potentials, steady magnetic fields produced by current carrying conductors. Again, coming to the important questions of unit 3, what would be Lorentz force equation, right? Biot Savart's law is important here because everything will be rotating under Biot Savart's law only. There are so much chances of them asking Biot Savart's law, and Biot Savart's law they might ask in part A as well. Okay, so understand, check these questions once before preparing, or whenever you are preparing, or whenever you are watching this video. Just uh, see the question, tell yourself that whether you know this or not. If you don't know, then go to your whichever preparation book you have, just check with this what is this question and how to answer, then you will have an idea. Now, important topics, unit 4, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. As I said in my earlier slide when we are discussing Faraday's law for electromagnetic induction, Faraday's law definitely important. Whole your electrical concepts will rotate under Faraday's law of motion or Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Maybe it might be transformer, maybe it might be AC machines, DC machines, whatever it is. The electrical things will rotate under Faraday's law only. So there is a genuine chance of Faraday's law appearing in your exam. Integral form of Maxwell equations, point form of Maxwell equations. So basically from this you can understand one from Faraday's law, one from Maxwell equation. Questions. So again I'm reiterating this, guys. The questions I am showing here are important, but it may or may not appear in the exam. So all the EMF subject is all about equations and problems only. So prepare accordingly. Important questions for unit 4. So what would be? So I have given theory part only here, and you can download exam update app, exam UPDT. Just go to Play Store and check with the app. If you find anything useful, then please let me know. And if you have any feedback of that, please do let me know of that as well. So now coming, write a note on motional electromotive forces. What is the displacement current? Then you have derive the boundary conditions for every time varying fields. Derive the wave equation starting from the Maxwell equation for free space. Important topics for unit 5 will be derivation of wave equation, Maxwell equation and wave equation in phasor form. Okay, so basically Maxwell equation and wave equation, these both two equations you have to show in phasor form. Pointing theorem. Okay, so this is spelled a little different, but as of I know that this is Pointing theorem and plane waves in the lossy dielectrics. You can expect questions like this from unit 5. Derive the wave equation for conducting medium, derive the equation for perfect electrical medium. So here I have not updated the problems or the equations part. You can just check if the problem is given, it will be given like this. Okay. Now coming to our last segment, which is previous question paper. State Coulomb's law and mention its limitations. So from first unit, define electric dipole. We have discussed that. From second unit, difference between conductors and insulator. Basically, what conductor is for conducting the electricity. Insulators are for. Please let me know in the comments why you use insulators. Define current density. Okay. State Biot-Savart's law. Savant's law it is given, but it is Biot-Savart law. And see here, a problem is given for 1 mark. If it is given like that, just if you don't know also, please try to attempt this so that it will be helpful. What is displacement current? State the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Also, guys, please let me know what is the first law of Faraday's law. What is the first Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction? Write Maxwell equation in phasor form, and also write electromagnetic wave equation. Now coming to important thing, part B. Here also, as I said, this subject is more of a equation and a problematic subject, not a theory subject where you can just read theory and get pass marks. So here, look at that first question itself. They are asking about electric dipole in electric field. In second question, they have asked state Gauss law And even if you just state Gauss law here, you will get 1 mark. And after that, mention few applications of it. That is also for 1 mark. And then 3 marks will start for find the total charge Q with the sphere of radius 4 meters if the volume of charge density is. So they have given certain value. You need to find charge density. So whatever the equation is there for charge density, you need to substitute that and solve this so that you will get 5 Gauss law, application, and volume charge density. Again, now if you see the third question, this is also from the first unit. Determine the electric field intensity due to limit line charge. So this is a expression again, and obtain an expression for a electric field intensity due to electric dipole. Electric dipole, here you can observe electric dipole, electric dipole. This is important. Again, from second unit, derive Laplace and Poisson equation. Equation problem. Again, derive the expression for boundary condition between two perfect dielectrics. Again, an equation. So this is basically they have asked direct question for 10 marks. There is a no chance of asking another 5 marks question. So 5 is not nothing considers of 5A and B. So guys, and also from third unit they have asked about state Ampere's crucial law. So if you can observe the question paper here, they are asking a what do you call Gauss law. They are asking a law along with some other theory part, and they are giving a problem. They are not simply asking a theory completely. Here also you can say state Ampere's crucial law, and they have asked you for the applications. This is not complete theory. Even if you write applications, then you have to write the expressions and equations. Again, if you look at this question, define magnetic flux line, magnetic flux density, state the relationship between. Again, see, state the relationship between means, again, you will have expressions, equations. You need to solve this. Explain scalar and vector magnetic potential and their limitations. So this is, I think it's a state theory question. So such instances are rare in this subject, but if you get, you will be lucky enough. So derive Maxwell equations both integral and differential form for time varying fields. So again, integral form of Maxwell equation and differential. State 10 marks. Write a note on motional electro forces and a problem. Right. So one theory again, and deduce the equation of propagation of a plane electromagnet in a free space. Derive wave equation. Again, define Poynting vector and derive the expression for Poynting theorem. As we discussed Poynting theorem, they are asking again. Briefly explain about propagation of good conductors. So how the propagation of good conductors work, how the electrons freely move in the conductor. So you need to write that with proper equations. So guys, writing equations, please use a black pen and write write a box. I mean, like, draw a box for that equation so that that equation gets highlighted. If you are confident enough, then please do highlight your equations whenever you are writing the paper. Okay, guys, and so that's it for this, guys. I hope EMF, I think, is your last exam. So write well, guys. EMF, definitely it is a hard subject. There are so many back people who get backlogs for this subject. There is time. There are more some hours left for your exam. Maybe I think 24 to 20, not 24. I think 36 hours left for your exams. While I'm making this video, please do study, and also share this video, and I'm hoping a good number of likes and shares in this video from electrical students. I know you will stand beside me, and also if you're not followed us on social media, then links are in description. Please do follow us on Instagram, X, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is, Telegram, wherever possible, just do follow. Okay, guys, until then, I'll take rest. You also take rest. Please ca- prepare with a calm mind. Don't take stress, and all the best for your exams. Bye. Take care.